Hi, I'm Christina and welcome to my channel ChriskaYoga. In today's video, we will be doing a full body yoga workout for weight loss. These exercises that we'll be doing are great for building strength, building muscle, and burning fat. If you are interested in all of that, then definitely give this one a try. Before we get started, if you are not yet subscribed to this channel, hit that subscribe button down below the video. I post 2 free yoga classes every single week. It is free to subscribe, and we'd love to have you as a subscriber and as a part of this growing community of subscribers. So please hit that button down below. So, if you are ready, grab your yoga mat and let's get started. Come down onto your hands and your knees. Bring your knees underneath your hips. Your hands are right underneath your shoulders. Spine is neutral, which means that your spine is in a straight line all the way from the top of your head down your back to your tailbone. We'll move through several cat and cow stretches. Inhale, arch your back looking up and forward. Spread your shoulders and collarbones wide apart. On an exhale, tuck your spine, curving it in the opposite direction, reaching the upper back all the way up towards the ceiling and looking towards your thighs for cat pose. Inhale, come to your arch for cow pose, looking up. Exhale, look behind you. Reach your upper back towards the ceiling for cat pose. Inhale, come back to your cow pose slowly. Exhale, gently move back into your cat pose, looking behind you. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat pose. Inhale, cow pose. Exhale, cat pose. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. And slowly come back to a flat back, neutral spine. From here, we'll move into something called tricky cat. So, keeping your hands and feet and knees where they are, your spine is still neutral and straight. Shift your weight gently over to the right side and lift your left leg up. Keeping the hips even with one another, flex the left foot and the toes are pointed down towards the floor. The heel is pointed upwards towards the ceiling. Once again, the foot is flexed. From here, engage the core. So you're engaging this region, the muscles here, the abdominals, the obliques, the back muscles. And from here, lift your right arm out in front of you. So your arm and your leg are in one straight line. Your hand is reaching forward and your foot is reaching backwards. This is a bit of a balancing pose. So you may be wobbling a bit. You may need to fall down at times. But if you fall down, just don't worry. Come right back to where you left off. And hold here for a moment, continuously reaching out in opposing directions from your hand to your foot. And set the hand and foot back down, the knee back down onto the floor. And we'll take that on the other side. So, once again, from a neutral spine here in hands and knees position, lift your right leg up behind you, keeping the hips even with one another. Flex the right foot, heel is up towards the ceiling, toes are down towards the floor. From here, engage the core, engage the abdominal muscles, feel them starting to work. And lift your left arm out in front of you. Palm is facing in towards the center line of your body, arm is straight, leg is straight. Reaching out in opposing directions, back with your heel, forward with your hand. Reaching, holding here, breathing deeply. And gently set the hand and foot back down onto the floor. From here, tuck the toes, Press into the ground with your hands and your feet and straighten your legs into downward facing dog. Since it's your first downward dog, feel free to bend your knees generously. Feet are hips distance apart. Hands are shoulders distance apart. All your fingers are wide on the ground. Point your hips up and back on the diagonal here. Hold for one more breath. And from here, you may need to adjust your feet, but lower your hips down into a plank. You want your body to be in one straight line from the top of your head all the way down your spine, down your legs to your heels. Hold plank, breathing here. And take an exhale, send your hips up and back, downward facing dog once again. We're going to flow in and out of downward dog and plank pose several times. So once again, take a deep inhale, lower your hips down into plank, and we're going to hold plank. Breathing here, engaging your core once again. And then lift your hips up and back on an exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, lower your hips down, back into plank. And exhale, downward facing dog. 2 more times. Inhale, lower into plank. Hold plank firmly, strong plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. Last time, lower into plank on an inhale and hold here. You don't have to hold your breath, just hold the plank. And on your next exhale, lift your hips up and back, downward facing dog. Hold here for a moment, take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. If you need to pause the video to rest your wrist here, feel free to do so now. On your next inhale, step the right leg forward. In between your hands, your back leg is straight. Bring your right knee directly above the right ankle. Press firmly into the ground with both of your feet as you lift your torso up. Reaching your arms all the way up. Bend down into your right leg. Keep that left leg nice and straight, staying on the ball of your left foot. From here, we're going to dip our left knee down several times, keeping the rest of your body firm and stable in lunge. Lower the knee down, the left knee, hovering above the ground, and then straighten the knee. We'll repeat this 4 more times. Lower the knee down, straighten the leg. 3, straighten the leg. 2, straighten the leg. Last time. And hold lunge. Bring your hands down to frame your right foot. Step back through plank. Hold plank. And send your hips up and back. Downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. And from here, step the left foot forward. In between your hands, bring your knee directly above the ankle on the left side. Press into the ground with both of your feet to lift up your torso. Lift your arms up, lunge forward into the left leg. The right leg is nice and straight. We'll take those knee dips 1 more time on the other side. Drop the knee down, hovering it above the ground, and then straighten the leg back out. Bend the leg in, and straighten the leg. 3 more times. Firmly holding your arms as well. 2, and 1. Good. Drop the hands down to frame the front foot. Step back through plank. Hold plank. On an inhale and an exhale, lift your hips up and back. Downward facing dog, hold here, breathing deeply. From here, drop the knees down onto the ground. Come to sitting. We're going to swing our legs around, come to sitting on the ground. We did this in a previous lesson, but we're going to take Navasana, also known as boat pose, a modified version. So, sitting up tall on the two sits bones at the bottom of your pelvis, bring your torso back slightly on the diagonal, keeping the torso straight. Lift your legs up so your shins are parallel to the floor, toes are pointed forward. And once you're settled here, reach your arms out in front of you. We're going to modify this pose even further by alternating tapping the toes down towards the floor. So the rest of the body is stable. We're just going to tap the toes down and then lift your shins back up to parallel. Left and lift it back up. Right and left. Nice and slow, your body is steady and stable. Right and left. Just a few more times here. Right and left. Last time. Good. Hug the legs in. Cross the shins. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, come to a forward fold. Hold here for a moment. Relax your torso over. Breathe. Slowly come up out of your forward fold. We'll take that Navasana one more time. Bring your torso back a little diagonal. Lift your shins up so they're parallel to the floor. Reach your arms out in front of you. And we'll alternate our toe taps. Drop it down, up, left, and right. Alternating right and left. Keep the rest of your body stable. Reaching your arms forward. Energetically reaching forward. A few more times. Last time. Good. Cross the shins in the opposite direction that you did before. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, forward fold. Hold here for a moment. Relax and breathe. Slowly roll yourself up out of your forward fold. From here, come to lying on your back. Hug your legs in towards your chest, bending the legs, holding on to the shins. Flex your feet. You can gently rock from side to side if you'd like to massage your low back on the floor. If this is uncomfortable for you, just stay still. Come to stillness if you weren't already. Take your right ankle, cross it over the left thigh. Hug the legs in towards the chest by holding on to the left hamstring with both of your hands, flexing both of your feet. Breathing here as you hug the legs in. Remain here in this stretch. Slowly release your hands from your thigh, remove your ankle, And then switch sides. Take the left ankle, cross it over the right thigh, bring the left knee out to the side. Hug the legs in towards the chest, holding onto the right hamstring with both of your hands. Flex both of your feet. Hug the legs in, breathe deeply here. Release your hands from your thigh. Uncross your ankles and we'll take a Savasana. Stretch your legs out onto the ground. Separate the legs apart. Relax them completely. Have your hands down by your sides. Turn your palms up towards the ceiling. Close your eyes and begin to deepen your breathing. Breathing deeply in and out through your nose. Focus all your attention on your inhales and exhales. Remain here. Bring some slight motion back into your body, gently moving your limbs, moving your hands and your feet. Bend your legs, and when you're ready, roll onto the right side of your body. Rest there with your knees bent. Your arm underneath your head for support. Use your hands to help you come up to a seated, cross-legged position. Cross your shins, flex your feet under your knees, bring your hands to your legs, sit up tall. Take a deep breath in and out through your nose. Bring your hands to meet at the center of your chest and bow your head to your fingertips. Namaste. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this class. Hit that like button down below the video. Take 2 seconds. It would really help me out and help this channel to grow. So please hit that like button. Also, don't forget to subscribe to this channel. It is free to subscribe. You'll be getting 2 free yoga classes from me every single week without fail. So hit that subscribe button. It's free. I would love to have you as a subscriber. For even more yoga resources from me, helpful yoga tips and advice, free yoga challenges, premium yoga resources, visit my website, ChriskaYoga.com. And do not forget to also follow me over on Instagram at ChriskaYoga for daily yoga motivation, inspiration, behind the scenes of this channel, ChriskaYoga, so much more, lots of updates on the Insta story. Definitely head over there, follow me on Instagram. All of the links to everything are listed in the description box below this video. Thank you so much. See you next time.